Still looking at me.
What's up, ladies and gentlemen? How are you doing? Good afternoon and happy 4th of July. Welcome back into another reaction video. It's your boy, the multitasker, Mighty Avenger, at your service. I'm doing all right so far. Just slept all day. Can you believe it? Yeah, I guess that I was so exhausted, but at least I don't have to work, so that is a good thing. And that I didn't do much, but yes, I did watch Money in the Bank. So only 3 highlight moments that I did enjoy, like Liv Morgan. Congratulations, not only that she is Miss Money in the Bank, but she cashed in. And now she's the new SmackDown's Women's Champion. So congratulations. And even Ruby Soho was so proud of her. So that is a huge plus. So I'm not sure if we will get to see Liv one more time on Raw later on tonight. Two, what's the crazy promo that I just saw during Money in the Bank? Because I hear speculations that the Fiend is making a return. I'm like, really? So if he's not going to be on Impact or AEW, so does that mean that he's coming back with a vengeance? I don't know. And finally, Theory. Really? I mean, just shows up at the last second and things were going good, and then that he's now Mr. Money in the Bank. So I really don't get it. So I guess this is an act of desperation. So there's that. But that's all pretty much has been going on. So Raw hasn't started, so we got plenty of time. But in the meantime, it's time for DeathBattle episode. It's still a work in progress, so don't hate. But anyways, it's Boba Fett versus Predator, 2 skilled warriors who have their own set of weaponry skills in the arsenal, and that they do whatever it takes to claim the prize. Boba Fett is the legendary bounty hunter, and you have the Predator, which is that that's the thing that it never did describe of what their actual names. But they are from a race of an alien tribe that is known for hunter, warrior, and all that is the nobility. That's all I know about. And that the fact that the first movie was a popular film back in the 80s, and that we are going to be having a prequel movie that's going to be exclusive to Hulu. So let's take a look at this episode and let's begin. So without further ado, it's time to react.
Boba Fett, the greatest bounty hunter from a galaxy far, far away.
And the Predator, the monstrous manslayer from beyond the stars.
There's nothing quite like the thrill of the hunt, especially when
True.
you're chasing that most dangerous game.
Not humans, we're talking face-hugging aliens and space wizards. He's Wiz and I'm Boomstick.
And it's our job to
Space
analyze their
wizards.
weapons, armor, and skills to find out who would win a death battle.
Oh, okay, I'll see.
Throughout the galaxy, few names are as feared as Boba Fett.
When you've got the greatest army of all time cloned
Yeah.
after your dad,
Yeah.
that's no big surprise.
In an incredibly convoluted bid to wrest control of the Galactic Republic, the Sith Lords Darth Sidious and Tyrannus secretly organized the construction of a clone army based on the genetic code of the galaxy's greatest bounty hunter at the time, Jango Fett.
On one condition, Jango Unchained got to keep one unaltered clone as his son, Boba, who became a cute little murderer just like his pop. Well, that is, until Jango, let it get to his head.
Just as headstrong as his father, Boba swore vengeance on the
Codename
Jedi and
Alpha.
devoted his life to becoming as deadly an assassin as his forebears.
Yeah, 'cause the Fetts aren't just random badasses, they're Mandalorians. Basically a society completely dedicated to the art of war. Most of the time.
Indeed. In the galaxy's past, Mandalorians have waged war against the Jedi and easily held their own, despite lacking use of the Force.
And what's a self-respecting Mandalorian without his Mandalorian armor? Inherited from his dad, Fett's armor is made out of Beskar.
Also known as Mandalorian iron, Beskar is one of the strongest materials in the galaxy, tough enough to resist thermal detonator blasts and lightsaber strikes. Even bolts of lightning that can vaporize people aren't enough to harm the armor itself.
Fett's helmet has a targeting system, lets him see in infrared, and even has 360-degree vision.
And his wrist-mounted vambraces, designed to counteract a Force user's powers, come with a variety of indispensable tools, like a flamethrower, fiber cord whip, mini concussion rocket, laser beam, and forearm blades.
But when Fett wants to take his opponent by surprise, he breaks out the kneecap rockets. Not since the butt machine guns has DeathBattle seen a weapon so devious.
As a living Swiss Army gun, Fett
this is from the Star Wars Visions.
It helps to have a jetpack for quick getaways, especially one with a rocket that can nuke small spacecrafts. He also has his trusty EE-3 carbine rifle and blaster pistol, which is powerful enough to vaporize a dude in one shot.
But should an opponent get too close for comfort, or should his jetpack inevitably malfunction, Fett can reacquaint his victims with their maker with his Gatterfy stick, handcrafted by Fett himself as part of a Tusken rite of passage. Kind of like how Jedi make their lightsabers.
Add in your classic flash bombs, sonic bombs, gas bombs, motion sensor bombs, and the uber-powerful thermal detonators, and Fetty's basically a one-man army.
Thermal detonators can annihilate small buildings and even this giant stone bridge. Based on its size and the number of bombs used, each one should be packing around 3.5 tons of TNT.
But his weapons aren't all that make Fett so deadly. He's a master marksman, hand-to-hand fighter, and tactician. He'd need to be to take on the Jedi and steal their sweet, sweet laser swords for himself.
He outsmarted the Jedi Master Mace Windu as just a child, and we know he's fought multiple Jedi after the Purge. In the old Legends timeline, he even fought Darth Vader twice. The same Vader who can dogfight at near light speed.
Okay, that's one I did not know about that.
To distract and confuse Jedi and their space magic long enough to get a clean kill.
And while he has a professional code of honor, when it comes to combat, Fett will use any underhanded tactics he can think of, perfect for fighting honorable Jedi. As my personal hero once said, silly Jedi. If only he was here right now to kill all these stupid meatbags.
That's probably not good.
Boba can crumple steel doors with ease, outrace explosions with his jetpack, and was shot through the chest and just walked it off. He was, and I quote, very angry about it. Not even the Sarlacc, the giant monster space vagina itself, was able to hold him, no matter the continuity.
Even into middle age.
But it is confirmed that he did got out of that Sarlacc pit.
He led the Mandalorians to victory in the Yuuzhan Vong War, and even trained the Jedi Jaina Solo to defeat her brother, who just so happened to be a Dark Lord of the Sith. I guess even Boba was able to overcome his anti-Jedi prejudices.
And then Disney axed all that. But who gives a shit when you're sitting pretty on Jabba's throne like an absolute pimp? Or
more like a boss.
He even managed to defeat Cad Bane in a duel, possibly the greatest bounty hunter the galaxy had ever seen.
That was a hell of a fight.
Second greatest now is, and look at that dodge, channeling some of that Han shot first energy I see.
So if you ever find yourself in Fett's crosshairs, don't bother running. You'll only die tired. The year was 1987. In the balmy jungles of Central America, an elite American Spec Ops unit would come into conflict with Soviet
came out on the cartoon.
Their mission was a success, but little did they know, they were the ones being hunted.
It was almost as if the jungle itself was killing them. But in reality, it was a traveler from beyond the stars, a superhuman killing machine whose entire life was devoted to murder.
This was a predator, and these men were its prey.
And this alien hunter had more than enough gnarly gadgets to take Arnie and his crew down, like the plasma caster, a shoulder-mounted laser cannon.
It has a tracking system connected to the Predator's biohelmet, which allows him to see in X-ray, UV, and night vision. This is on top of the Predator's own unique way of seeing, through natural infrared sight. Essentially, he tracks individuals by recognizing differences in heat signatures.
Too bad humans can't do the same, since the Predator's full-body light-bending camouflage makes him invisible to the naked human eye, letting him blend into the shadows and pick up
And
his
it is
prey
pretty hard
one by
to
one.
But
see.
as ruthless as that sounds, the Predator is actually an honorable fighter, who relishes the chance to fight up close and personal with his iconic wrist blades.
And guess what? For as bad as this one Predator was, this dude wasn't even that special. In fact, he was actually kind of a noob. There's a whole planet of these guys.
Yeah.
These are the Yautja.
Okay, Yautja.
Yautja? Yautja? They never actually say it in the movies. Yautja society is based
Yeah,
around
it never
one
did
thing,
explain
hunting.
exactly
The bigger
what
and deadlier the game,
what
the more honor
they are
Sling
from the
brings.
movies, but
Which
in the
is why
comics,
the
though.
Predators take on muscly 80s action heroes for breakfast.
Just one failed hunt forever dooms a Yautja to humiliation or death. And since Yautja lifespans can last hundreds of years, that would mean that Elder Hunters have centuries of combat experience and have never been defeated. They
Whoa.
have literally kept winning for hundreds of years.
Yikes!
This is the kind of Predator
Oh
we're
my
looking
God.
at today. The only way
They
to
are
become
the
a fully
strongest.
independent hunter, a blooded hunter, is to slay their equally dangerous rivals, the Xenomorph.
The Xenomorph,
With
yeah,
bulletproof skin,
yeah.
acid blood, and retractable penis mouth, these aliens are dangerous enough to take down even the best Yautja hunters.
Which is why they carry a greatly diversified arsenal compared to the original Jungle Hunter. These more exotic weapons are earned over the course of numerous successful hunts and are proof of a Yautja's mastery and experience. Like the retractable combi sticks, net guns, and controllable smart discs that vibrate at
From the
supersonic
sequel.
speeds.
Allowing them to kill their ultimate equally dangerous rival, Gary Busey.
Somehow I
They
knew
even
that
carry a
he was going to
portable
go with
EMP
that.
will disrupt all electronic devices in the vicinity, forcing their prey to fight them on their terms.
Which is when they break out their plasma scythe, made of messed up evil laser energy.
This dark plasma the scythe emits cannot be stopped by conventional matter. Instead of merely cutting a target, its energy passes through their body, ensuring
And from
their
what I
victim will
understand,
die in
that
as little
their
as
weapons
4
are
hits.
organic,
Even
and
without
they're
his
basically
arsenal, the Predator is a literal
they
beast.
harvest
He's
it
strong
and
enough
they
to
materialize
tear through 2
it.
inches of steel like it was tissue paper, casually invent the first Mortal Kombat fatality, and give Mother Nature the finger. Lions, tigers, and bears? Oh shit!
It helps that Yautja
God
armor
damn.
is plasma forged, making it incredibly durable.
The Predator is tough enough to tank huge gas explosions and fast enough to dodge laser beams.
But even if a Predator is defeated, he is expected to perform one final rite, activating a countdown to a nuclear explosion that
Yeah.
vaporizes everything within 300 city blocks. Based on the size of that blast,
And that was
this
a
would be
hell of a
exploding
blast.
with 15 times the energy as the atomic bomb dropped on Hiroshima.
When a
Whoa!
Pred wants you dead, there's no escape.
Oh
Not
my
even
God!
an armored
Yeah, it
Xenomorph
makes
and their
sense.
queen are
I
enough
mean,
to
that's a
take
hell of
the
an
toughest
explosion
Predators down.
throughout
When
of
even
the
Arnold
first movie
fucking
in
Schwarzenegger shits
AVP.
his pants in your very presence, you know you're as badass as they come. A goddamn sexual Tyrannosaurus.
Matt and Czar set.
All
We've run the
right.
data through all possibilities.
Let's go. Let's
Time
get
for
it.
a Death battle!
Oh snap! So we're going to 3D. All right, this is perfect. Oh, this is absolute amazing. This is better. Ooh, that was too close. Stylish. Oh. Messed up. Ooh. Okay, let's go, let's go. Come on, Boba, come on. I knew he was gonna do that. Now it's gonna get even. Yes. Oh, that's right, because his armor is Mandalorian. What am I saying?
You're mine.
Oh, Jesus Christ! Hang in there. Hang in there, man. Come on.
Amateur.
Gotcha! Wait a minute. A scythe? Oh, it's on, baby! Walk with the pain. This is the fight to the death.
One ugly motherfucker.
Everybody's saying that. Ooh. You can't see him. You can't see him. It's the fire. I think it's the fire is what's causing it. Oh, no.
I'll be taking this.
Wait a minute.
KO! Man, Boba was always a one-man army, even as a one-armed man.
Despite the Predator's fearsome power and
see.
experience, Fett's versatility and arsenal allowed him to survive this hunt.
While Boba could crumple steel,
Greater
the Predator
range
could
and
easily
battlefield
tear straight
control.
through it, making him the stronger of the two.
But while the Predator could dodge laser beams, Fett could match Force users with near light speed reactions, making them similar in speed.
However, the major difference was durability.
While the Predators are definitely tough, Fett's Beskar armor covers more of his body, and would easily resist almost all of a Predator's arsenal.
Like the plasma caster, usually hot enough to blast a hole through anything. But you know what else is made of plasma? Lightsabers, which bounce
Oh,
off Beskar
yeah,
no problem.
that's
Specialized
right.
tools like
Even the
plasma
dark
scythe,
saber.
with its ability to bypass conventional matter, could manage to kill Fett with a few lucky hits. However, Fett's jetpack and long-range arsenal allowed him to fight safely from a distance.
And Fett's kit countered a lot of what Predator could do. His helmet's infrared could see past Pred's camouflage. His flamethrower messed with Pred's thermal vision, and nothing the Predator
Yeah.
had could withstand a lightsaber strike.
Also, the Predator's EMP could not disable Fett's armor, considering Beskar has withstood bolts of electromagnetic energy before without short-circuiting.
That's not to say the Predator was totally outmatched. He had a lot of similar gear, and a peak Predator would have had centuries of combat experience backing him up. Way more than Boba.
However, Fett was generally trickier. Predators fight with a code of honor and rarely, if ever, employ dirty tactics.
While Fett isn't totally without honor, he still employs dirty tactics to win fair fights, and was
Yeah.
more likely to outfox the Pred given the chance.
Of course, none of that would have mattered had the Predator taken them both out with his nuclear suicide bomb. At its epicenter, it would have been more than powerful enough to fry Fett. At its epicenter. The further away you are from the center of a blast, the less energy you're getting hit with.
By our calculations, Boba only needed to get about 50 meters away before the energy he was tanking was only about as much as your average thermal detonator,
I
which
see.
the Beskar can
I
survive.
see.
And given the countdown lasts 40 seconds, there was more than enough time.
So that's 40
especially with a
seconds? No
jetpack.
wonder.
Well, Arnie escaped the same attack just by sprinting.
Yeah.
Perhaps the most important difference is the scope of their prey. Xenomorphs are definitely deadly, but they're not quite as dangerous as a master Force user who can read minds and throw starships around like they're made of paper. Fett was definitely prepared for anything the Predator could throw at him, even space magic. The Predator was as deadly and skilled as they come, but Fett's cunning, arsenal, and impenetrable armor gave him the win.
Congrats to Boba. Give him a hand. Oh wait, he's already got one.
The winner is Boba Fett.
It makes a lot sense. I mean, the Predator or the Yautja are the race of the noble warriors that live by the code of honor. But Boba Fett, no. There is a little honor in him, but when it comes to getting the job done, he intends to do all by any means necessary. Even if he has to resort to do some dirty tricks, that's the kind of the way of the bounty hunter. And not to mention that he is a strategist, so he is completely, fully prepared for anything. And given the fact that how stylish that he was, and how close that he was, and ow, losing an arm, that is a bitch. That's no exaggeration, but that never stops him. And I almost forgot that he also does collect lightsabers, so he definitely was prepared for that. And just dishing out the pain in order to stop the bleeding. That is a total boss right there. And the meme, one ugly motherfucker that never gets old. It's always gonna be stay fresh as always. But this was definitely a best fight and one hell of a fight to the death. And the Predator knew what was coming down to it, but still, he just didn't have what it takes to put down this one-man army. Hell no. In the true fashion of the Mandalorian, this is the way. Now, I know that there are some people that would have mixed reviews that are positive and negative about the Book of Boba Fett. But for me, personally, I still enjoy it no matter what. Because this is the legendary, man. You can't go wrong with that. But, great episode. So, I guess that leads to the question is, what did you have a different opinion of the outcome of the fight? So, I would like to hear your thoughts about this. But if you enjoyed the episode and my reaction, then leave a like and also leave the comments down below. And I will catch y'all in the next video. So take care, guys, and peace.